Frère. Go. Så ska jag också ha Steam Gunfire. Och så ska jag ta med den jacken. För det, jag har suttit i jackan.
Där!
Nice.
So your name is now Cécile Roland?
Yes.
Oui.
Having thought about the name a bit more than for 2 minutes, if I even did that last night, I decided I would like a different character.
Fair enough.
Cécile Roland.
Cécile Roland. Oh, by the way, since we are French now.
Since
I
you also
the...
French? Are you also French now? Did you give up?
And I mean, it's just gonna happen every now and then. Whenever I hear somebody talking French, and there's just like this primordial urge to mimic their accent. Yeah.
It's hard to have some integrity when there's so many of them around.
Yeah. But yeah, I think
this actually doing a pretty good job. But yeah, what you were saying?
I've taken the sniping duo feat, which technically requires 3 days of practice with a friendo to trigger. But I know that Lars and I talked about the two of us being buddies. So
what's the thing? Because that only means that you just need me to be around, right?
I need you to be conscious. Yes, that's basically it. And then I do give you a +1 circumstance bonus to damage when I hit someone.
Oh, nice.
And you give the same to me.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Just be aware that I don't know how that interacts with my suppression fire actions.
I have absolutely no idea.
Yeah, I need to actually add those into my character sheet. The area fire.
Let's see. I'll post the feat itself in the chat.
Area fire.
Yeah, so it's just whenever you or your spotter successfully strike a target, so it has to be a strike. The other member gets a +1 circumstance bonus per die, per weapon damage die, to the damage roll of their next strike.
Yeah. I have these two, which imagine if it comes to combat, I'm probably going to be using. And that does mean I don't think I actually do damage. This damage is area damage. Creature critically failed is no, actually I do damage. It says area damage, but that's still damage, right?
The other thing is that
automatic fire has usage equal to half the weapon's maximum capacity.
Oh, I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
There's a usage equal to half the weapon's maximum capacity. What the fuck is my weapons? Half my weapon's maximum capacity. Does anyone know what half my weapon's maximum capacity is?
Yes.
Har du lyst til å gjøre meg en tjeneste?
Jeg kan prøve.
Hvis du kan åpne console-loggen til browseren og prøve å targete noen og se om du får en error. Det funker jo for meg, så jeg klarer ikke å debugge det så veldig godt. Hva var det du spurte, Mathias?
Nei, jeg bare lurte på om noen visste hva som var half my weapons maximum capacity.
Det kan
Jeg
ta
tror
for
vi
deg.
alle sammen bruker rifle magazines som har capacity 10.
Right. For jeg har combat rifle heavy.
Ja, med samme ammo.
Samme, ok.
Så det er da...
Så jeg kan bruke den 5 ganger.
Du har et magasin som er 10, ja.
Ja.
Hva er det?
Has a usage equal to half the weapon's maximum capacity.
Så
Så
Så 5.
5 ganger?
ja.
Og så må jeg reloade det.
Question numero dos.
Det er det du ser på.
Automatic fire nå. Jeg tror ikke du svarte meg på hvor mye ammo de consumer, skjønner du, men det ser ut som den nederste har usage i hvert fall.
Ja, automatic fire usage equal to half, så du bruker halvparten av kulene dine.
Ja, du bruker halvparten av magasinet på automatic fire.
Ja.
Så gjør du det 2 ganger før du reloader.
But then there's a question.
Right.
Do we have more than a single magazine with us?
Check inventory din.
I will
So then it sounds like no.
I will definitely need more ammo than that though. Can I go and
Yeah.
look in the crates?
Because I have exactly 10.
Stay tuned. Thomas quickly pause.
Altså, vi er på en break, du kan ikke gå rundt nå.
Det er sant, det glemte jeg. I actually forgot that.
Konsolen reagerer ikke, hverken når jeg suksessfullt targeter meg selv, eller når jeg ikke klarer å targete noen andre.
Takk. Det gikk ikke, men takk.
It doesn't help, but it's better than nothing.
Det kan... Jeg får ikke... Behavior settings. Show estimates. Use it. Det skal være fine. Estimates bruker vi på alle andre campaigns. Jeg tror ikke det er health estimates. Kanskje det er den der obfuscateren min. Heartbeat er det ikke, for den er ny. Det kan være multilevel, som jeg har nesten aldri brukt. Men
Martin Seb er sniper, ikke sant?
Correcto mundo?
Wunderbar.
Yes.
Do you have a reaction that you use for anything?
Not really, no.
Great. Then
Actually-
I have a reaction for you.
I have a reaction that I can use when I fail an occultism recall knowledge, but other than that.
That's irrelevant. I have an action where you, as a reaction, can shoot once more.
I sure do love that. Sure do love that. Gir du og ut noen circumstance bonuses to hit? Or damage?
Jeg kan gi en status bonus en gang per encounter.
Bonus. Nice.
So it does stack.
Wonderful. Ja, altså jeg tok ikke bootcamp Ace weapon accuracy fordi jeg har basically en aim action som gjør det for meg. Som ikke er optimal for out of turn activations. But I can still pew the pew. Det største for meg er egentlig bare å få folk off guard eller flat-footed. Which, other than being hidden, I don't think I have any great ways of doing.
if you take the feat, what's it called? Parting shot.
Jeg tror den krever en reload 0-våpen.
Ja. Nei, loaded range weapon or a range weapon with reload 0.
Or. Oh, there's an or in there. That's very cute. Yeah, I didn't see the or. Yeah, I'm. Oh, feat 4. What's my 4th level feat? Oh, I really like the 4th level feat. Eesh. That's annoying. We currently target 4th level feat some double range increment. Which is also cute.
Yeah, that's fairly practical if you want to snipe.
Exactly. I mean, I'm kind of doubling up on it because I have Far Shot, which doubles range increments, and then I have Triangulate, which means that as long as my sniping listener, my spotter, target, I can shoot no penalty on my 2nd increment. So
Who is your partner?
I think it is Mr. Cecile. Monsieur. Yeah, so the question is, how often do I need to be more than 160 feet away?
Mm-hmm.
It's really nice.
Targeting nå?
Nope.
Nei, ok. Det var...
Only for self-targeting still.
Jeg forventet ikke at det skulle funke, men... det har vært å prøve. Så det var ikke noe i workbench da.
Right, sniping duo er a pretty good dedication.
Pretty good for sniping?
I mean, it's pretty good for firearms in general.
True. It is very cute.
For det eneste jeg finner liksom er... Jeg har targeting reminder, jeg kan skru den av, men det burde ikke...
Det skal ikke ha noe å si med. Det er noe med token obscurity å gjøre. Fordi at den ikke kan se navnet oss, gir meg det inntrykket.
Ja, men dere burde kunne se hverandre, for den skal bare obscure NPC-er. Og den bare
jeg kan ikke se når jeg kan ikke se navnet når jeg hovrer over...
Jeg vet. Jeg vet hva dere ikke kan. Det jeg sier er at jeg vet ikke hvorfor, for den skal bare rename tokens på NPC-er. Sjekk. Jeg bare kom på noe, fordi... Configure controls... Er T bindet til target på controls?
Hva kan jeg se på det?
Og jeg kan bruke T til å targete meg selv. Jeg kan heller ikke bruke targeting tool til å targete noen andre enn meg selv.
Det har ingenting med det å gjøre. Jeg ser heller ikke den der firkanten som indikerer at noen er hostile eller friendly heller når jeg hopper over, sånn som jeg gjør nå på meg selv. Så det er noe, definitivt noe med obscurity, ass.
Det er ikke definitivt noe med obscurity, men...
Det er inntrykk et eller annet som påvirker tokens.
Mm. Vi er egentlig over breaken nå. Bare sjekke den siste settingen her.
Just very quickly, are any of the soldiers we've met so far part of any secret societies?
Just quick reminder, Thomas, if you can, do run ads now, since we're still on break. If you
Det er
can.
sant. Det er sant. Jeg skjønner nå. Takk for påminnelsen. Det trengte jeg. Clients, ja, house rolls. Ja, Keeley's hero point har jeg på. Det er nice. Keeley's hero point gjør at hvis du bruker en hero point, og rerollen din er mindre enn 10, så får du pluss 10. Så hvis du triller 9, som vil si at hvis du triller 9 på en hero point, så har du trillet en 19.
That's 9 is my new favorite number.
Det tvinger at hero points er alltid worth it. Du kan ha 1 på en hero point, da får du 11.
Ja, basically hero points er fra 10 til 20.
Ja.
On the roll.
Nei, ja,
11.
fra 10 til 20, ja.
Ja.
Eller 11 til 20, ja.
Ja, korrekt. 11 til 20. Alright.
Stay tuned. Og log level. Kan ta log level opp, men jeg tror ikke det er workbench som gjør det.
Right. Skal vi begynne å spille igjen?
Ja, jeg skal bare...
I suggest yes.
Ja, nei, jeg finner ikke noe settings.
One
Oh! Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Yeah, so since the break, we have not had anything audible. That's super great. So thank you for
Actually.
2 years, Ustra. Very much appreciated. You just in time to hear us put your accents and stream settings. There you go. So, quick summary of the break. You woke up, there was a dead guy, he's been mauled. Private D. Luca was playing cards with Private Fazio, so he didn't see a sandbag had fallen off the wall. We found out that Moreau's brother is here, and they suspect Lieutenant Wolf is a wolf. That's the quick
I
summary.
mean... I mean...
Some of us suspect that Lieutenant Wolf
Bro is only using it as wordplay. Nothing else.
I suppose he's a lieutenant.
Is suspecting a wolf. He hasn't settled on lieutenant yet.
Private Kimberly is crawling along up there, and then he climbs down a ladder. You see that he has a sniper strapped to his back. Yeah, D&D Charade Edition, indeed. This current campaign is a short story set in World War I, where the players are investigating some strange murders. They have investigated 3 corpses already, and they just found a 4th one. So, let's see where this goes. It is a bit of a charade edition. There's been so many scuffed because we're also using homebrewed classes and features on Foundry, so it's all over the place. But I'm having fun, and that's all that matters. I hope you are having fun
You asked
too.
me to.
But yes,
You asked me
Go
to.
ahead.
Sorry.
Go
You
ahead.
asked me to keep track of the time a little bit, so I was just reminding you that we might need to move things along.
I know. I know where I'm planning to stop this session. So.
Yep.
Yes. What was the question? Someone asked something of Wolf, I believe.
I think it was
2 people on
Campbell.
guard at night.
Yes. He says
And
that's a
then
good idea.
take us to the other murder sites.
Yes.
Because this is now an official murder investigation.
Not a murderer.
Artana murder.
He will indeed guide you.
Nope.
Mo, you're walking the wrong way.
Mo's following
I have-
heavily.
I have an actual sense of direction. I promise you.
Mo,
he
you have
said-
a non-existent sense of direction.
Let's see. I can possibly freehand, and hopefully you can see this, but there.
Another one.
I just need to pan the map because Yes, that is murder 1. That is one of the privates.
Are we looking at the crates?
No, the
No,
drawing.
this drawing here.
I.
This
Oh, the
very
tiny.
great drawing
Okay, yeah.
of a
Well, actually, I
Beautiful drawing.
will do. That's worse, but okay.
Perfect.
2.
1 and oh, it's 1. Right.
Yes.
And now we have 3 slightly further up. Yeah.
Yeah. 3 is. I've lost the blood stain, so I just have to.
There's a
Look at
bloodstain
this.
here.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it's just right outside. And captain, if there is one.
Freehand. I will move the camera on stream soon. I'm just gonna add a C. That is not a C. This is a C.
That is a C. Well, that's quite
did this
far
blood
in from the
splatters appear from?
fringe.
That's because someone is dragging a
Ah, right.
Well,
I'm not seeing the blood splatter.
Yeah, I don't know.
almost the same.
You might have turned it off in the toolbar.
I shouldn't have.
Yeah, because blood is client side.
Yeah.
I have enabled blood spats.
And Moreau asks, when was it that these individuals were found first?
Are you asking me to repeat the dates? Let us quickly go to Trench's Landing. That might also fix some things for us for reloading the map, and I will add to the calendar as well. That's why I have a calendar.
Oh.
Also, we are on. Reminds me, we are on day 12 now.
The 12th, yeah.
1 and 2 were between 10 and 11 during the night. And the captain was over here on.
And 3 was between 11 and 12, I assume.
Yes. There you go.
So no real.
Truly the
No.
hardest number to draw freehand with a mouse.
So, not much time for infection then.
So something has come down into the trenches at night and brutally killed some of our night patrols and one of our commanding officers. 2 or 3 of them are in the front line ditch. So if an enemy were to sneak in, it would be the most likely position. But the captain, he was further in. It would have been quite a challenge to sneak past
So
and get at him, no?
Lieutenant, will you be able to tell us, did the dead privates work any missions with the captain? Have they helped him out in any way? Are they connected somehow?
He says, actually, let me just add him to the screen as well. Wolf. He says, Private Johns was a medic, and so interacted with everyone. Apart from that, nothing outside of normal duty.
I see. And would Captain Major have a notebook or anything else in his private quarters about his investigation of this rumored weapon?
9. He was the first to die. It was the soldiers on the field that assumed it was a weapon. You saw his corpse, no?
Right, but we were sent here to help him in the investigation of a weapon, so it must have been at least knowledge to someone beforehand.
There has
I'm
been...
assuming he had some intelligence of a kind.
Yeah, well, there was some strange noises. I can find his journal and see if he has mention of it.
That
We
would
found
be
some
wonderful.
strange... We heard some strange noises from the other side. It was like almost like a siren.
A siren.
Siren.
Yeah.
As in air siren or the mythological creature siren?
He looks at you like with a very strange like. No, we did not hear singing ladies in the ocean. We heard what sounded like a howling air siren, like a raid.
They howl.
I just had to make sure. So people have been making all sorts of bizarre claims around here lately, and he quickly eyes Mo for a quarter of a second.
There is the trenches do more need to use than just physical elements.
Oh, most definitely. I believe men that have been in the trench for too long will be plagued by it for the rest of their lives.
Sadly, that is very true. You can see his journal. Let us go to the command hall.
The command.
The command hall. As I will simply click a button to summon you.
Wow! We have been caught in the clown!
That is funny every time.
It is
Also,
funny every time.
also, I think I'm gonna leave the party token in this command tent or command room, so that I can summon you to the command. Yes, he finds a he goes through like a little stash and finds a journal which he passes to you, Campbell.
Wonderful. I will look through, quickly skim through the days leading up to his death.
Roll me a knowledge macro. Thank you.
Question about that: how does it decide which skill we're rolling?
It shows them all.
The DM does that based on what skills popped up on the list when you click the macro.
Righty
I
ho.
can.
So we don't even know what skill we roll.
No. I can.
Sebastian will always assume it's occultism.
I'll just draw over the results quickly. Oh. There you go. And then I'll actually post it in Discord because I'm happy that you're curious about that. Yeah, there in Legends chat. This is what I get. Except it actually says the results, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have those big red blobs?
No. Luckily.
Oh, good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, good to know. Good. Yeah. So, skimming through the journal, you find he mentions this strange siren sound. Mentions it's like a whale or a howl or just like a siren. Mentioned, it happened. This is why we have the calendar.
The calendar, yeah.
The first time it's mentioned is here on Wednesday 4th. And I believe I can change the fill to be, let's use blue for this one. That didn't work. Apply. Why is it, or is it a line? Oh, the line. There you go. So it happened there, and then it happened on there, and then it happened on there. And it seems like it always happens at night.
Yeah.
And also, this night, the night before the 8th, it could be the ramblings of a man who's been in the trenches for too long. But he mentions that he's sure he sees things moving across no man's land at night.
Things?
That's what he writes.
Something
moving.
Wonderful. Truly great.
Men, of course. What other explanation could there be? Of course, yes.
So the pattern of the sirens is the same pattern as the kills.
Wait, what?
And Lieutenant Wolf, would you be able to confirm which nights have the siren been heard after Captain Major?
Not as often. We have heard one only.
And which day would that be? Night.
Was it the night of the 10th?
gets added to the calendar. Between 9 and 10.
That's the opposite.
Which means that if it were to follow the rhythm, it would be between the 13th and 14th another kill then.
Well, you say that.
But then I don't think that's how it works, because that doesn't make any sense.
No, because we've had the night of the 4th, the night of the 6th, and the night of the 7th, and then the night of the 9th. There is no clear rhythm here.
Well, yeah, the rhythm is, it's like 1 and then 1 dot dot 1 1 dot. Like it's the space between the first and the two others, but it doesn't. It's so thin. It doesn't really matter.
There's 4 days between each siren and each time someone dies from it. But that is hardly correlated.
Conclusive.
That must certainly be a coincidence.
Certainly.
Have you guys noticed the full moon at the bottom there? Yes.
Yes, I have. But
Full moon on the 4th. Yeah.
is that what it means? Because there's not a full it can't mean that there's a full moon on every day in that column, because that's not how moons
No.
work.
It says when the moon starts. Full moon on the 4th.
Oh, it says on the 4th. Okay.
Reading this, but
Then new moon on the 18th.
Aha.
So this, yeah, if this was the werewolf stuff, then something would have most likely happened on the 4th as well, maybe.
Which something did.
Yeah, siren.
Yeah.
But I think.
Do we know exactly which direction the siren sound comes from? Does it seem to happen from the German trenches, or
It's
Yes, it's our side.
yeah. He explains it. It's a bit hard to tell because of the like echoing sound of it, but it does seem to come from the German side. Yes.
wonderful? For which date is the next assault along our trench scheduled?
That would be on the 15th.
Say.
So, I think, to me, this seems to be clearly something has gotten into our trenches.
I'll have to agree with Mr. Moreau. Something seems to have snuck in and is carrying itself about our trenches.
Now the question is it still here? Or does it leave every night? If so, why? Why does it only take one and then leave? On the 10th it did not avail itself of only one, it took two. But they were very close by, maybe it was seen.
There's a possibility.
Has there been anything else happening this last week? Any important logistical activity?
Not from our side, at least.
I think, Lieutenant Wolf, that I would request our squad be brought on night guard duty.
Yeah.
Very well.
Why did you have to put us on that? I kind of looks at you like with like night duty.
Spend a couple hours getting some food and doing some more looking about, and then try to get as much sleep from 2 o'clock as we can to be ready for dusk.
All right.
Very well. I will. I think this night maybe we have. Maybe we do a double shift. It is important. You will have the see. Now I can't mouse over. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. I will have Fazio, Di Luca, and Moreau hold further back.
Wonderful.
And I don't like keeping him upset too long. But I will have Kimberly on Overwatch. He is a good scout.
Kimberly?
Aye, he was in my room when you first arrived.
Right. Maybe if he has been Overwatch, maybe he has seen something? Has he said anything?
He has not. He should be returning the sniper rifle he was using, which is a supply.
Have a quick chat with him. May he be stationed in...
After he says he should be returning his sniper rifle, he gives a quick look to Rollo and says, like all good soldiers should.
He's talking about the periscope.
He's talking about the periscope. Well,
might Kimberly be placed in one of the sniping spots close to where we will be stationed so we can communicate with him throughout the night?
We can do that. Make sure you have flashlights. It is easier with simple moss than to shout.
Most certainly.
very well.
I will. I will try and get some rest too, so that I can also stay awake at night. Dismissed.
All
I
right,
wouldn't
sir.
mind going to sleep a bit earlier and catching a bit of a wink of sleep, because it has not been the best night.
Are you okay, Rollo? You seem to be having issues.
He found the alcohol.
No, he has this unfortunate gene that makes bread ferment in his stomach, so...
that is a thing.
That would be impractical. Or practical, you know.
Or convenient, yeah, depending
I agree with
on your goals in life.
Mr. Kimberly, I have a quick word.
Aye, sir.
My understanding is you've been on Overwatch the nights where the incidents have been happening. Have you seen anything that might feel out of the ordinary or might lead to some kind of knowledge about what has happened?
I have not been on Overwatch all of the nights, but some of them, yes. And apologies, I can only do a Southern American accent, but he is actually, like, if you were to ask, he is Canadian. But I cannot do a Canadian accent.
He's from Canada, eh?
Look at this.
From Canada?
I did not see too much, but well, there was one night that spooked me really hard.
Anything might be helpful.
It's July, but I'm sure it was a darker night than many. I could barely see anything with my scope. And round about 3 o'clock. That's the only thing I can say in Canadian. A boot. Round about 3 o'clock, there was I heard a scream. It was on the just a couple of days ago. The night Johns and I forgot the other guy's name.
Russell.
Russell, thank you. It was the night Johns and Russells died. I heard a scream. But then I was sure I had this impression someone was standing next to me. But that couldn't be. I was up above the trenches. And when I turned, there was no one there.
Strange indeed. Well, I have requested from the Lieutenant that me and my squad will be on night guard tonight. Stationed close to you. Be sure to alert us if anything feels out of the ordinary. I'd rather be alerted by something that proves not to be important than not be alerted by something that might kill any one of us.
I am, if I say so myself, sir, I am quite a good marksman. If you were to place empty cans, I'm sure I could manage to hit them with some pebbles. Might be useful for if we need to communicate without yelling at each other.
That sounds like a wonderful idea. Let's agree on a system before we all get some food and try to get some sleep.
Hi.
Yes, sir.
And we set up a system that's useful for what our characters know they're going to need. But I don't see a reason to actually figure out a system.
No. He's basically just saying you put empty cans along the wall that is high enough that he can see him from above the trench. And he's basically going to try and just fling a small stone and hit the can. If you need to wake up or keep something, a warning.
Something's happening.
It's not like he's not good enough at this to be able to send Morse through flinging stones at cans, but
Oh no.
he can at least like give a little warning, an alarm, basically, if he sees something.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and maybe we can have like one box being, there's something here, and the other one being like, there's definitely an enemy in the trench already.
It is fully daytime now.
What do you look at that?
I think it's best if he just has a single type of can that's just spread around a bit, that is a warning, and then he gets your attention at least.
Fair enough. Back in his bunk, Sebastian is crafting another couple of bullets. They are of the Beast Bane variety, laced with various poisonous substances.
Are you putting Wolfbane in it?
Maybe I am.
Also, it's paused. Apparently, it's supposed to be paused anymore. Actually, yes, it was because you're in your bunk, you're doing some crafting. You just spoke to Kimberly. As for that's the wrong Moreau. This Moreau. What are you doing?
I think Moreau is going to to his brother.
Yeah.
And is basically going to talk with him for like hang with him for a bit, and with his squad and sort of see what they've been up to.
If you just go this way, because you sent him off to the church.
Okay. Yeah.
He is roughly on his way back now with the because he went and delivered the body of Vernfried.
Yeah.
He comes to you and he's like wiping his arms off still. Let me just check his inventory quick. Oh, he has some. Okay, he's wiping his arms off, and when you get close, he stinks of alcohol.
And he looks. You have been getting at it now, then, my brother. Hey, not drinking any of that filth that they provide you here, no?
No. It's he lifts up his arm for you to smell it, like, and you can tell it. Yeah, he's covered his arm in alcohol.
Well, that is the only use for that American swill that they give us here.
That Vanfrid had already. Sorry, now I'm doing. Vanfrid had already. I don't know. He's talking in French to you. I don't need to do a French accent.
Yeah. We need to. You can speak properly, like proper gentlemen would in the translated English.
Vanfrid had already. Like the infection had already gotten to him. I don't know what kind of weapons those Germans are using, but Jesus.
I say, let me have a look at that to see, if there's anything on him or if he's gotten anything to make sure that he's clear.
Yeah. He like lifts his arms up and you give a inspection, and he seems fine.
Mm-hmm.
I need to roll. There's nothing on him or anything. Also, when you examined the body, you didn't see any infection. But that might.
So Moreau says, you saw the body had already gotten an infection?
It had.
Huh. That is disturbing. Would you come with me? And then I'm going to basically go quickly back to the church and verify.
Yep. We don't need to change map, but we at least just put us on the edge so we know where you are. And you go and examine Vernfried, and you see on like the claw mark area on the forearm has indeed got this black infection going up. It doesn't seem to be spreading though, but that is like he died this night. That should definitely not be there. And you didn't notice that when you examined him either.
Yeah. I'm gonna scrape up some of the infection and put it in like in a small tube.
You start to try and scrape it, and then you notice that yes, there is some like infection around the actual wound, but most of the decoloration or the blackness seems to be in the skin or under the skin. But you can use a scalpel to cut a bit, and you do get some black colored blood that you manage to put into a vial.
Yeah. That is disturbing.
I say blood. That's the closest you can explain it, but it's kind of like somewhere between blood
it's in the veins.
Yeah, like between blood and us.
Yeah. Gross. So Moreau, after sort of having done this, is going to just talk to his brother about like the what he's seen so far, and ask him if if his brother has seen any of the people that have died or like anything of them.
Yes. So he speaks mostly of Vernfried. He says he was an Austrian soldier from Liechtenstein who was living in Italy, and when the war broke out, he did not agree with it, and he's fighting on the Allied side to try and reclaim Austria for good.
Yeah.
He says that Vernfried and Wolf knew each other from the start of the war, but not before the war, since they are both from Austria and fighting for the same reason. They became squad mates early on in the war. Apart from that, he gives you all the gossip, because you're not socializing with the other crew, so he might as well tell you it all.
Yeah.
Kimberly is young and extremely loyal to Captain Wolf. That's the sniper.
Yeah.
He is quite young. He's extremely loyal to Captain Wolf and almost always by his side. But to be fair, he is also a very good sniper. So Wolf has deployed him to take out. During the attacks from the other side, he's been very effective.
Mm-hmm.
Fazio and DeLuca are friends from before the war. They are very close. Albert Kimberly, by the way, if you're curious. Albert Kimberly is a sniper. Antonio Fazio is an Italian soldier from Bolzano. He has a pregnant wife at home, Maria, who he talks about often. She lives in Milan. He is best friends with Private Guido De Luca, who is the brother of his wife, Maria. So brother-in-law and best friend. I told you, Louis Moreau is obviously himself. I don't need to tell you about that. And your youngest sibling. And then Private Guido De Luca is Italian soldier also from Bolzano, best friend and brother-in-law of Antonio Fazio. So, quick info about those people. You get from the gossip of who they are. He hasn't Moreau hasn't Louis, you're also Moreau, so Louis hasn't interacted that much with the rest of the crew. He got along with Winfried. He was a nice guy, kind of just got along. DeLuca and Fazio are nice enough, but they mostly speak to each other in Italian, which is a bit rude sometimes, because, the rest don't speak it. So they tend to just stick to themselves. Kimberly is a bit of a mystery. He's hard to read. He seems very diligent and dutiful, and hasn't really let up anything about his private life. No one knows what his hobbies are or before the war. He's very we're on a job. This is a duty. But that could also just be he uses a French term to be the stuck-up golden boy who's trying to impress someone.
Yeah.
That's how he describes Kimberly.
I feel like with all of the information you're providing us, we are definitely going to be playing Among Us here. I think Moreau is going to write this down in his little notebook. Mostly so that mechanically I can call back on this information without me, the player, because I will not be remembering this.
I have their notes, so I remember them.
Yeah. Moreau is going to caution Louis to be careful. He says, don't keep yourself well locked in during the nights. That kind of thing.
I think also we will take a quick break here while as your characters are resting for the night.
The day.
The day. Well, resting to get ready for the night. And we can think tactic if you want to do anything, or just want to wait for the night and see what happens. But we will have a quick break, so not as long as last time. Let's do just a quick 5-minute one to just have a quick stretch and grab a drink or whatever, and BRB.
Yeah, I'm gonna go make some coffee.
Have you run the ads?
Yes, I did earlier.
Yes.
And now also I remember to do add us to the audio. That's
Aha.
yes, so welcome back. So to skim this along a bit so we can have a bit more before we end. We will be ending soon though. You all have a rest for the night, or for the day, getting ready for night. I believe you were up here, and it starts to get dark again. As you wake up, it is evening. I'll lower this down a bit. I keep doing that, trying to drag. There you go. So, you will all be placed 2 and 2. Kimberly will be up here. He is up here.
Just saw a somebody being teleported.
Yeah, I need to be able to drag people without having the move animation just instantly
It's
with
something.
shift or alt, but none of them work anymore. I don't know what's going on. So I will say, Moro, you are up there. You two are together. Actually, you will be there. You.
Well, I'm also a sniper. Should I be in some snipey position?
You should also be near near Rollo, actually.
I mean, as long as we can see the same things vaguely, we should be good.
Okay.
I'm just trying to think of
I could be over here if we want to snipe.
that's Mats. You would be with the commander actually, because you need to be able to sprint to someone who needs help
Yeah.
as a medic, which means you would be up there, I think. could be in a sniping nest, Mo. Actually, then you will be with Kimberly up here.
Oh, fair enough.
One person would have to be alone or have a group of 3, but then you have a less ground covered. Wolf will ask you, Campbell, what your opinion is.
I could be in the trench.
Yes, that is. I think we should have Mo in the trench to cover more ground.
Fair enough.
Mo is in the trench.
Then I should probably be...
And I will also swap these 2 around so that you have the heavy in the middle and the sergeant in the middle.
Correct.
And I just want to check where everyone is. Yes, okay, so that is the stations for the night. And as night settles, the gunfire still continues throughout the night, and we will do this as a. I keep doing that. We will do this as a sort of like a skill check, or skill. What's it called? Challenge.
Yep.
Because you will be holding watch throughout the night. And seeing if anyone manages to spot anything.
So we're gonna run this with initiative then?
Yes, I just want to see if I can.
Let's see.
Add some stuff here. Yes, let's see. Combat state. Excluding loot crate from initiative. That sounds like a good idea.
I think the loot crate should be in initiative. It's a very interesting actor.
Roll
Just
all.
matters.
That's a
That
lot of
was
rolls.
that was an explosion of dice. Yes. And yeah, so that means we are starting our combat with Campbell.
Just everybody that can see or hear me gets a +1.
Oh.
For Scout's warning.
Yeah.
You are about to roll a perception or survival check for initiative. Yeah. That's fine.
I already have a +2 circumstance bonus, so.
But
Everyone who aren't a
So,
staff
Campbell.
captain.
this is a skill challenge indeed, which means you can begin with... Basically, the way this is going to work is close to combat, but also kind of like a skill challenge. So you can use anything you want, but basically each turn you have one action until something happens, which turns it into combat. If that happens, you only have one action. Though you can, we kind of ignore movement and stuff. So if you want to run all the way from up where Mo is, all the way down to Captain Wolf, you can do that as your action. Your movement speed doesn't really matter right now, because it's more of a... His events and time is fuzzy-wuzzy. You can do anything on your turn, if you have anything better, for example, but I will just ask for a perception. So it's up to you to say, I want to do this instead. Okay?
Yep.
No, I will roll a perception.
Yep. Go ahead.
Matthias, can you please mute yourself while you eat?
I thought I had muted myself, I'm sorry.
Nope.
I'm done now. Can I ask for a clarification? Like, what's our goal here?
Keep watch.
Keep
Not
watch
yet
of the
dead.
night.
Okay, that's good enough for me.
I'm also gonna not flavor everything because it's potentially a lot of things to flavor. So I'm just gonna say you don't hear or notice anything eventful.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
Then it is next turn. Who is DeLuca? DeLuca has Actually, let me just check quickly the storage rooms. If there's anything they would have wanted to grab. Nope. Because, there's no periscopes, so, he can't have grabbed a periscope. So he is just gonna spend his turn to have a cig, have a smoke. Wolf, I'm just gonna include you. You can do your own thing if you want, Alistair.
Mm-hmm.
But on his turn, as long as you're with him, you move with him.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's basically just patrolling. He will go down to this group. Then it is Brother Moreau. He is just gonna put from this crate. He's gonna put bullets into an empty mag. That's his turn. Rollo.
Rollo is going to spend some time to equip his sneaky suit that he found lying around in a crate of supplies somewhere.
You mean the one you looted from the army?
I'm borrowing it. I'm using it. He said if we needed to use it. So far I've used what I've taken. Well, it's been an opportunity.
So I don't know if you heard the fact that DeLuca couldn't find the periscope he usually uses. Someone has stolen it.
No, didn't catch that one. Well, we needed it.
But yeah, you basically get into a ghillie suit.
Yes.
Then it is...
On the topic of ghillie suits, I assume I'm already in mine.
Yeah. I will assume that. It was a part of your starting gear, so yes, I'll assume that you did it as part of your rest.
Indeed. Can I... Okay, yes. I can listen and look for signs. But can I do so? Can I listen and look for signs of something strange, something unknown, something occult?
I will take into consideration your background and needs when you do
Alright.
if you do a perception or anything else.
A perception? Well, that's my question. Can I roll occult, or do you want me to roll perception?
You have to see the thing before you can analyze whether it's occult.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
that is very true.
Fair enough.
Again, you can do other stuff if you want, but yeah, if you're just looking for things, that is a perception in general.
I mean, unless you want me to scribe up a magic circle and ask the spirits for guidance.
I don't think they will answer you because there are no spirits. Spirits are not real.
Exactly. Well, I mean, I certainly think they are, but yes. I am, for now, looking.
Yeah. You don't notice anything, but you... you did not speak to Kimberly. Yeah.
The Sniper Man. No, I don't speak to him.
You, sorry for chewing. Yeah, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. It's just a cold, dark night, as usual.
I can't see anything in this damn trench.
Now it is my turn, possibly. I mightn't unselect you to see. Mo and who's this? Fazio. I will do.
Lieutenant Unharmed.
I will do a quick roll for him. So change to blind now. Mo.
Yes. For the record, I would like to say that my name is pronounced Moa, but sure, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I have learned to accept such indignities in Britain.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that was that. Then it is Private Moreau, Alistair.
Yeah.
You may do
So,
a perception ahead of your turn. Not your turn yet.
Yeah.
You may do a perception. I want
secure a point.
I want you to look. I want you to look over here on the map. I believe you can see this part of the trench.
Yeah.
Also, move the map on stream.
I see things. Moving.
Yeah. So something moving.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think Moreau is gonna call out, "Oi! Something moved over there! Did you see that?" To Wolf.
Mm-hmm. He has not had his turn yet, but I will allow him to do his perception.
I'll point out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thomas, your camera on stream is very zoomed in and not on your face.
I am very leaned forward. Sorry. Thank you for warning me. He says to the other two, that is in direction of the command bunker. Quick. And then it is your turn. I will do you the same favor. If you move right now, he will follow you.
Yeah, I will
It is
move
your
to
turn.
the command bunker.
Yeah. So I know I said distance is but now you have spotted something, so I will say you get about one more corner. So I will move you now. You get here
Okay.
with that one turn.
Yeah, so that's my turn. So you
However-
full on sprint.
Yeah. However, then it is his turn, and I did promise you that you move together. So
We're fucking try. I mean, to be fair, one of Moreau's things is that he's a sprinter. He's a very good
Yeah.
runner.
So he
need to be a good medic.
he asks you stay in the doorway so you can see both in and out, and he will check. As the commanding officer, he will then quickly check that nothing's taken, as that is his first concern right now.
Yeah.
Then it is Fazio. Where is he? He is up there. He will say to you, Mo, did you see that? He's also French.
What?
Uh,
Yes. They're all fucking French in here.
I'm sure I saw something jump over the wall.
Over the wall.
It doesn't work. I cannot do that. It just sounds too much like a parody. I can't do a believable Italian. But he
Well,
says
don't
he's
make it believable.
yeah. He says he's sure he saw like a shadow fly over. You normally someone would just believe it's nerves. He's jittery.
Yeah. I am trying to believe.
Given your background as a believer, you might believe him. You might think that he might have seen something.
It seems the opportunity cost of believing is low. The possible penalty for disbelieving is high. Yeah. I choose to believe.
Yeah. He says that like it looked like something moved over, and he gestures like from like this direction, from no man's land and into your area. Basically, that's what he gestures.
Right.
Yep. Then it is him who is going to move over here. Come on, move there. Oh, I'm measuring tool. Move over there. Something moves.
I hate all that.
Something moves over. And I am going to actually, it is still currently invisible, so I will put it there at target. Someone was on Overwatch for you. I just need to give him the sniper back, because obviously he would have taken that. As he is going to... That is a hit. And
Let's go!
Succeeded the roll against the hidden.
Mm-hmm.
So let us roll the damage. I will also reveal that message, the attack, and I'll reveal the damage. As this thing is no longer invisible, and no longer invisible. Is it? Sorry, no longer hidden.
Excuse me?
Excuse you, yes?
As Kimberly managed to snipe something that was jumping over the trench. As I will reveal. This guy.
Hello.
I hate it.
Falls down into the trench.
I'm here to talk about your car's extended warranty.
As that thing falls into the trench, wearing a German uniform.
Yeah. I hate it, thanks.
We are running out of time, so I believe that is where we will stop with the cliffhanger and do a proper combat encounter next session.
Yep.
Next
Goddamn.
Legends. Assuming
Yeah, next time.
that guy looked like he's in somewhat poor shape.
I will also then end the encounter, and we will do a proper one next session. Proper combat.
Yeah. Because then they also get the bonuses and all that shite when they roll initiative.
Yeah,
Goddamn pre-Nazi zombies.
Yeah. Stop all sounds.
Playing Call of Duty Zombies, aren't we?
It seems we are.
Hmm.
I mean,
Only a tiny bit.
sure.
Maybe it's a ghoul.
You don't know.
Ghouls and zombies.
I'm actually thinking it's a ghoul.
I mean, it was quick and jumped, so...
Yeah, that isn't stereotypical zombie behavior.
No. But if we're done now, I want to go, because then I can actually get to a birthday party I was invited to.
Yeah, I will say one thing. You are level 5 next session.
Whoa!
Oh, I have to level up in this weird ass
Look at that. That's a lot of XP for being in a trench.
Hey, you know, finding mysterious corpses in the front line is a bit of an experience.
That is true. That is true.
I mean, we might also have started at like 800 XP.
Yeah, exactly. Who knows?
We don't know that.
Yeah.
True enough. True enough.
So yeah, you gain a level.
Jesus Christ,
next
we're
session.
masters with firearms now. Jesus fucking.
Very nice.
Alright.
But yes, with that, I want to thank you. Next time is in 2 weeks. No, next time I am away, so I will not be able to in 2 weeks. So that means the next session would be the 3rd or 4th. Again, if
Alright.
everyone,
We will figure out what kind of session we have.
Yeah.
Before then, but after now.
Yes.
Yes.
If everyone is available, we will continue the DIREWOLF main campaign. If someone's missing, we will continue this.
Yeah.
With that, thank you so much for watching, and arrivederci.
Arrivederci.
Au revoir, and farvel. That is all the languages we
Farvel.
have.
Adieu.
Thank you for watching, and goodbye.
Snackers.
Where's my end? There it is.
Where is my head?